Hello everyone, there is fire on the mountain. Biafra Liberation Army overpowered Nigerian soldiers as they vacate Owerri in Imo State. According to this report by the Biafra Defense Forces, Nigeria Army don't too they don't run, okay? They say they don't see fire. They don't see fire for fire. The Biafra Defense Force BDF have reportedly intensified their actions against the Nigerian military they refer to in their communication as the Zone Terrorist Army. This declaration comes amid claims of an aggressive and large-scale confrontation taking place across Biafra land. The BDF, through its leadership, are saying that their current operations are focused on protecting the people of the region from what they described as invading forces, and they have urged residents to remain calm during these escalations. According to the statement issued by BDF representatives, the ongoing combat is one of the most aggressive confrontations they have launched against Nigerian forces. They emphasize their commitment to the safety and security of the people of Biafra, claiming that their operations are aimed at neutralizing what they perceived as threats to the sovereignty and welfare of their land. The BDF also insists that their actions are not directed against civilians, but solely against the Nigerian military forces operating in the region. The residents have been advised to take precautions during any engagement involving the BDF and Nigerian forces. Specifically, the statement calls on individuals to avoid taking photographs of BDF operations, emphasizing that such actions are strictly forbidden at this time. Additionally, the BDF advises civilians to shield themselves and remain out of harm's way whenever confrontations occur. They stress that their primary demand is for the people of Biafra land to exercise caution and stay safe while their forces handle ongoing military operations. The Biafra Liberation Army Command BLAC, representing the leadership of the BDF, has reiterated its mission to protect Biafra land and its people. The group has long been vocal about its resistance to Nigerian military presence in the region, framing it as an occupation, while their method and ethic remain controversial. They claim to be acting in defense of the southeastern region's autonomy and interests. The latest statement further underscores their intentions to continue with these operations, describing them as necessary measures to counter what they view as an oppressive force. In their communication, the BDF urges the residents of Biafra land not to live in fear when encountering BDF personnel during operations. They position themselves as protectors of the region, asserting that their efforts are solely against the Nigerian military and not directed at civilians. The group has also called for understanding and cooperation from the public, insisting that their presence should not be perceived as a threat but as a form of protection against alleged terrorist invaders. While the BDF's message aims to reassure residents, it also reflects the high stakes nature of the current situation in the southeastern region. The confrontations between separatist groups like the BDF and the Nigerian military have escalated over time, contributing to a climate of uncertainty and tension. The use of terms such as zone, terrorist, army by the BDF highlights the deep divisions and animosities underlining his conflict, which has persisted for decades and remains one Nigeria's most contentious political issue. The prohibition on taking pictures of BDF personnel in action is a notable aspect of their statement, likely reflecting concerns about operational security and the risk associated with public dissemination of sensitive information. Such measures are not uncommon among groups engaged in militant operations, as they seek to maintain strategic advantages and avoid compromising their activities. However, this restriction could also be interpreted as an effort to control the narrative surrounding their actions and to limit external screening. So guys, there is fire on the mountain. So what's your take, guys? Are they dropping for you? Share your thought below in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, I beg. Subscribe to this channel if this is your first time of coming out here. Thank you and God bless you all. Amen.